3 from question number 1 to question number 3. Today we are going to start part 4 remaining questions of exercise 3.3. Let's begin. So let us start with the first topic of today, double bar graph. A double bar graph is a bar graph that displays two sets of information. A double bar graph is also called double bar chart. In the figure you can see, here we have drawn double bar graph. Figure is same like bar graph, but there we draw only single bar and here we will draw double bar. It helps us to compare or present more than one kind of information. So now let us solve exercise 3.3 from question number 4 onwards to 3. So things required: scale, pencil, scissor and graph copy. So you have to take scissor and cut the graph paper. How much area is required? Just paste in your maths notebook. So let us start with the example. Using the table shown below, construct a double bar chart. According to this table, we have to draw the double bar chart. Title is given, scores on the practice test and the test. So here students' names are written, that is Tom, John, Peter, Mary. And practice test scores are written and test scores are written. Students, you have to draw this in the same way in your maths notebook. Question you have to write first, then below you would be pasting the graph paper. So for this you would be requiring three things as I told you. Firstly, scale, pencil and the graph paper. So practice test we will be shading and test we are denoting in the same way. So in the bar graph y-axis we have written here scores. Since the scores differ from one another mostly by 5, 10, 15, 20, so it makes sense to choose a scale of 10. On x-axis we have written students. So Tom scored 60 in practice test and 70 in test. So now take a scale and mark a point at 60. So here we have drawn a straight line at 60. First bar we have drawn for practice test. Second, mark a point at 70. So here we marked a point at 70. So this is our double bar graph. So now shade practice test. Practice test we are showing by shading. And just below we will write the name Tom. Second student is John. 75 and 90. So equal spacing we have to leave. So mark a point just between 70 and 80, that is 75. Draw a straight line using scale. Second bar is for 90. So 90 point is here. Take a scale and draw another bar. So this bar we have completed. Now just shade the practice test and below we will write John. Student name is John. Next, Peter, 55. It will lie between 50 and 60. So draw a straight line between 50 and 60, that is 55. Next, 55. Again we have 55. So draw a straight line and students you have to join them and shade this practice test. So next is Mary. 80 marks he scored. So mark a point 80. Next is 95. It will lie between 90 and 100. So draw a straight line for Mary in test, that is 95. So now shade this practice test, that is 80. Now write the name below. This is Peter. And next we have to write Mary. So here we have completed our double bar graph, students. Draw this neatly in your maths notebook by labeling scores, students and names. So now let us start with question number 4. The performance of a student in first term and second term is given below. Draw a double bar graph choosing appropriate scale and answer the following. So in your books, this table is given where subjects are written: English, Hindi, Maths, Science and Social Science. And the marks are given out of 100 in first term and second term. First of all, let us draw the double bar graph. So students, for drawing the double bar graph, we require scale, pencil and the graph copy. You have to draw this graph in the graph paper, then cut it out and paste in your maths notebook after writing the question. So now let us draw the double bar graph. In the first term, English marks are 67 and second term 70. So here students, you can see we have drawn the scales. As I told you in the bar graph, the scales difference should be equal. So here the difference is of 10 each. So these are the marks obtained out of 100. And here we will write horizontally the subjects, that is English, Hindi, Maths, Science and Social Science. And scale we took of 1 centimeter is equal to 10 marks, means 10 gapping we took. And first term we will denote it by shaded, and second term we will make it as it is. So now first subject is English. Marks are 67. So first term English marks are 67. So you have to count these small lines just above 65 2 steps up. With the help of scale, draw a straight line 67. So first bar we have completed. So let us shade this. So shading we have done for first term. For second term 70. Mark a point at 70 and draw a straight line with the help of scale. And below we will write here English. Subject was English. Next subject Hindi. Hindi marks are 72. So mark a point at 72 and draw a straight line using scale. So first bar we have drawn. So now after drawing the first bar, let us shade. And second bar marks are 65. 65, just middle, 60 and 70, 65. Draw a straight line and now write the subject below, that is Hindi. Third subject is Maths. Maths 88 marks. 88, just count these small lines. So 88 is here. So we have drawn the straight line. Draw very carefully, students. It should not go up or down. Next is 95. It is just lying between 90 and 100. So now let us shade this first term and write below the subject, that is Maths. Next subject we have Science. 81. Draw a straight line and 81. And second term there was 85 marks. So firstly we are shading this first term. Now 85 marks. It will lie between 80 and 90. That is 85. So now write here Science. Next subject we have Social Science. 73 in the first term. So 73. Mark a point and draw a straight line. So second marks we have of 75. It will lie between 70 and 80. So let us shade this first term and below we are writing Social Science. So this we have completed our double bar graph. You have to shade. If you want, you can use any color. So now let us solve some questions based on this bar graph. Number 1. In which subject has the child improved his performance the most? So the answer is in Maths, the performance of the students improved the most. Second question. In which subject is the improvement the least? In Social Science, the performance of the students improved the least. Third question. Has the performance gone down in any subject? Yes, in Hindi, the performance of the students has gone down. As you can see in the bar graph, this is the lowest one. So Hindi performance has gone down. Question number 5. Consider this data collected from a survey of a colony. So in this table, favorite sports are written and watching and participating data. So now we have to draw the double bar chart using appropriate scale. So here we'll start from 0 from 100 to 1300 and scale 1 centimeter is 100 people. The difference is of 100 each, and y-axis we wrote number of people and x-axis sports. So here watching we will represent by red color and participating by yellow color. So now watching cricket is 1240 and participating 620. So students, 1240 after 1200 difference would be of 10 into 10, that is 100. So 1200, 10, 20, 30, 40. So just count above 1200. Just below of 1250 would be 1240. Mark a point. Take a scale and draw a straight line from 1240. Participating we have 620. So mark a point just above 600, 620 and color it with yellow. Next game is basketball. Basketball 470. So mark a point above 400, 470. With the help of scale, draw a line and 320 for participating. So mark a point at 320. Using scale, draw a line. And now we have to color watching with red and participating with yellow. Next game, swimming. Swimming we have 510. So mark a point at 510 with the help of scale, draw a line. And next, participating is 320. So with the help of scale, draw a line with 320. Watching, again we will color with red and participating will color with yellow. Next game we have hockey. Hockey 430. So mark a point and draw a straight line at 430 and participating 250. So 250 will lie between 200 and 300. Using scale, draw a straight line and now color watching red and participating yellow. Next game we have athletics. Athletics is 250. 250 again it will lie between 200 and 300. Draw a line and 105 participating. So 105 will lie between 100 and 200. Now we'll color watching red and participating yellow. So let us write the games below: basketball, swimming, hockey and athletics. So these games we have written. So students, here we have completed our double bar graph. So first question, second part was, what do you infer from the bar graph? So this bar graph represents the number of persons who are watching and participating in their favorite sports. Second part, which sport is most popular? Cricket is most popular, as watching are 1240 and participating are 620, and that is maximum. Third part, which is more preferred? Watching or participating in sports. So watching sports is more preferred, that is 1240. Question number 6. Take the data giving the minimum and the maximum temperature of various cities given in the beginning of this chapter, table 3.1. In your Maths NCERT book, page number 57, you can see this table drawn, where title of this double bar chart is Temperature of Cities. So here I have drawn the double bar graph in graph paper. See students, you have to choose a scale 1 cm is equal to 10 degrees Celsius. Highest number here is 41 degrees Celsius. So write the numbers 0, 10, 20, 30, 40 till 50 and temperature in degrees Celsius. Horizontal x-axis we will write city. So I hope students now you all know how to draw the double bar graph. Like Ahmedabad is given 38 degrees Celsius and 29 degrees Celsius. So maximum we will draw like this and minimum temperature we are shading. So students, draw this bar graph in the graph paper in the same way as I have drawn. First part, which city has the largest difference in the minimum and maximum temperature on the given date? So students, Jammu has the largest difference in the temperature, that is maximum temperature is 41 degrees Celsius and minimum temperature is 26 degrees Celsius. So difference is equal to 41 degrees Celsius minus 26 degrees Celsius, that is equal to 15 degrees Celsius. Second part, which is the hottest city and which is the coldest city? Jammu is the hottest city due to maximum temperature is high, and Bangalore is the coldest city due to maximum temperature is low. Third part, name two cities where maximum temperature of one was less than the minimum temperature of the other. Maximum temperature of Bangalore is 28 degrees Celsius. Minimum temperature of two cities whose minimum temperature is higher than the maximum temperature of Bangalore are Ahmedabad and Jaipur, that is equal to 29 degrees Celsius. Fourth part, name the city which has the least difference between its minimum and the maximum temperature. So Mumbai has the least difference in temperature, that is maximum temperature is equal to 32 degrees Celsius and minimum temperature is equal to 27 degrees Celsius. So difference is equal to 32 degrees Celsius minus 27 degrees Celsius, that is equal to 5 degrees Celsius. Students, that's all for today's class. I hope you all understood Gulin Ma'am's class. So chapter number 3, exercise 3.3, from question number 4 to question number 6 double bar graph questions we have completed. Practice all these questions at home. Now in next class we'll start with exercise 3.4, probability. So stay connected, do like, share and subscribe my channel. Take care, bye bye.